All right, guys. Quick walkthrough of our game day doc for the game tonight. Game day roster. Um, it's set. We know our job. Let's just make sure that we're in the right place mentally. So, game day itinerary. We arrive at 5:30 at Stillwater High School. The stadium's right next to the school. It'll be pretty easy to see. We'll begin our warm up at 6:10. Obviously, looking to try to control the amount of time we're out there warming up. We don't need a long one, but we need it to be sharp and purposeful. That's a big deal for us, so that we're able to start the game on the right foot, with the right rhythm, with the right mentality. So we're sharp in the warm up. Head back to the locker room with our final talk, just to check base with everyone, and then we're ready to go. Objectives. Attacking wise, we've talked about this. We're going to establish that 3-2. So three defenders plus two holders in front. That solid foundation is going to be important, not only for us to dominate the ball, but also be ready for transitions. What that means is that we're relying on Herbert, Eli, Aiden, Zach, and Wes and subs. They're going to be playing across their back line, and we're trusting their qualities is going to solve that final line and the final pass. We need to be better with the ball today. So we have yet to really combine more than 300 passes in a game, which is really tough to swallow. Tempo, control the transitions. Patience will be a big thing. St. Croix has shown to continue to give up goals in the back end of games. So we need to understand that how we play, it has this building effect. So we continue to attack them, we continue to be relentless, but we continue to dominate with the ball, and our chances will come. They will come. And then finally, from a mentality piece, man, it's time to be a Minneapolis City player. You need to step up. You need to score the goal. You need to be the club's hero. No more of this backseat stuff. It's a mentality that we have to go. Defensively, same thing. Clean sheet is a must. We've been giving up goals early in the game, which then leaves us open on counterattacks. No goals. Pride in the shirt, pride in our work. Make sure that we're doing the defending piece. From a structure defensively, we'll stay with the 4-1-4-1 base, continuing to squeeze the width. We will adjust our line based on what the game demands. I'm very confident that if we show a higher line, they're going to play long. So we'll see where they're at. I would prefer that St. Croix tries to break us down than play big, in my preference. But we will look at that as the game evolves. But for now, we'll start between medium and high, so somewhere in between to squeeze the game. And then transition, it's related to the attacking objectives. Make sure our structure's set and consistent so we don't leave our center back stranded. And then obviously our decision making. We can't get into a back and forth counter game. We read the cue, the counter's not on, we keep the ball, we make them work, we make them run. We really challenge them to stay organized. Starters. You got this in the email. You should know our roles. Nothing new here. So attacking shape, as you can see, so in our attacking shape, we switch into a 3-2-4-1. So we're going to release West, the left back, up the field. Xavier's going to reconnect with the two center backs, and there's that 3-2 structure. Luca drops in to play with Jameson. We have that solid 3-2 base. What this does for us is we're going to collect more numbers on the left side, which is going to end up freeing Herbert on the right. Their left side, our right side, is not very strong defensively, specifically number 20. We want to make him defend more. He's a center midfielder playing wing back and wide player. We want him to defend. So we need to really isolate him, run at him, and let Herbert work his magic against him. The build-out structure, that's not going to change. So this is the challenge for us. When we're in a goal kick, we're going to continue to let Martin and the two center backs solve a 3 versus 2, a 3 versus 1, however they press. It is once we get past this and we're no longer in that defensive third in the build-out phase is when we'll roll into that 3-2 or the 3-2-4-1 shape. But that same center back setting the ball, playing at the Martin, that doesn't change. Defensively, just those driving home the points, no needless running, stay connected. We can jump and press on cues. If they play with a back three, our center mids will jump from the inside out to press. So that's important. So we did this before against Des Moines Menace. The center mids will jump inside out to press their wide center backs. Okay, but another visual cue here of how we're going to squeeze. If they do get the ball in between our striker and our midfield line, our striker back tackles, our midfield line squeezes and keeps it really tight, forcing everything wide. Ball goes wide, similar concept. So if they do play with wing backs, the two has to be aggressive to jump and press together. Okay, corners. As as it says here, Wes and Tyler, it's going to be Wes and Xavier going to be free to go and attack the ball with their head. That's in the other diagrams. I think it's really important that we continue to be good here. We haven't gotten a lot from our attacking set pieces, but at the bare minimum, we don't give them anything on theirs. So as we'll go through this, there's a couple things. St. Croix will look to play short, so let's make sure we get 2 out there. They do have 2 good-sized center backs that can be dangerous on set pieces, so let's make sure that we find the right people stepping to those and organizing. And then as far as attacking free kicks, Luca's on the ball tonight, making sure that the service beats the first player. That is the bare minimum. You have to beat the first line. So defensive corners, here we've identified if they play short, we're going to slide out. We're going to have the post can slide out. We can step out. We need to get 2 players to make sure that we match it 2v2. Susi will be on the post. We'll leave Herbert high. And then Xavier West will be free to attack the ball. Here's an example of their attacking corner setup. So again, if we structure ourselves well in this bunching in the middle, we go man for man, I'm not too worried. But you can see number 11 here is available to go short if need be. Our attacking corners, like I said, Luca will serve the ball. We'll leave Jonah and Susi high to stop the counter. And again, we're aiming for Wes. Wes is our target player today, using his movement to free himself to attack it. If we do want to go short, Aiden O'Driscoll can come and combine and play. All right, guys. As we look at their attacking shape, it's a little bit more, or defending shape on corners, it's a little bit more zonal. Again, we'll have space. Beat your marker, attack that space as they sit with a lot of players just looking to win the ball. Whenever you play against this heavy zonal system on corners, it's more about just beating them to the ball because they're waiting. They're going to have to wait and react. We get to run onto it. So use our momentum to run and attack it. So hopefully all this stuff makes sense. We'll go over it again at the field. But it's less tonight about this stuff. It's doing the bit every minute to get the result. We have yet to put together 90, 95 full minutes of how we want to play and earned a result against a team at the USL2. So here's our chance. We get 2 games against St. Croix now to really build up some momentum as